Hello everybody and welcome back to the Viveport review, where we take a look at newly released Viveport subscription games. Today's game is Final Assault. Final Assault is a military-style RTS, with both a single-player campaign and a multiplayer. Even if you skipped the tutorial like I did, you can get up to speed on this game relatively quick. Developing an overall effective strategy will take longer though. The majority of the mechanics are very simplistic. There is no base building or resource gathering, you simply generate money over time. And it all comes down to more efficiently spending that money than your opponent. You're also going to need to master 3 basic strategies. The first being how to tactically control the board. You want to set up enemy choke points, and you want them to be defended from air, infantry, and heavy units. Strategically positioning artillery in this game is one of the most effective maneuvers. You're also going to have to tactically deploy specific units to counter what your enemy is using. And lastly, you're going to have to rely on some micromanagement skills. The overall mechanics are very simple. Simply pull out your board, select the unit, and tell it what to do. One of the hardest challenges is going to be deciding when to unlock the next tier of units. When you unlock this tier, it's going to leave you without any cash to produce units for a few moments. But unlike more hardcore RTS games, this doesn't really lead to an overall tech race. There are 5 different teams that you can select, all with their own specific emphasis, be it air, infantry, heavy units, or artillery. In the 10 or so multiplayer matches that I played in one sitting, I found that the overall combat was fairly balanced. No one specific team or unit type seemed to have an unfair advantage. The game is currently in early access, so if any of these glaring issues do pop out, I'm sure they'll be balanced out as the game is further developed. With no base building or tech tree to unlock, this is really more of an RTS light that may disappoint some people. But overall, I found the combat to be very fun, the missions to be enjoyable, and it brought just enough to the table. Sitting back and actually watching combat is also very fun. The pace is just slow enough that you can take a few seconds here and there and really enjoy watching all the explosions and the planes flying by. I would have liked to have seen the single player campaign bring a little bit more to this game, some sense of a story, not just a series of varying missions. While it was nice to see that not every single mission is just go kill the opponent, I played one mission where the enemy just continually increased its attack on me, and I just had to hold out for 10 minutes, and after those 10 minutes, a series of planes came in and they took out the enemy base. So that was a nice change. But overall, it's a small addition, and I would like to see more. I also would have liked some additional controls, make it a little bit easier to control a large-scale battle, jump back and forth across the mission on some of those larger maps. Dragging yourself constantly gets a little annoying and is a bit slow. This in turn led me to enjoying the smaller maps a bit more. They were more intimate. I didn't have to move around as much. It was just a faster paced micromanagement and not kind of trying to fly across the map or raise up a little bit to see what's going on further down the map. But overall, if you like RTS games and you have a Viveport subscription, check out this game, guys. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this Viveport review. These are going to be coming out every week, so stick around, and I'll see you next time.
Victory over our lazy enemies! We have won! We have won!